Hey there, friends. Welcome back. Jumping into another stream tonight. We got a little bit of time. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a great day so far. So we just kind of started Extreme Heights. So let's jump back into that. Let's see here. We didn't really get very far. So the main premise for this scenario is that we need to have 4,500 guests in the park with also keeping a rating of 700 or higher the whole time. So, and I believe what part of the stipulation is as well is that the rides pretty much need to be really exciting. I guess this one must be exciting enough then. I don't know. I think it's a high intensity rating. I think that must be what it is. You can bump that up a tiny bit. Yeah, so there are some other rides that we can choose from to build, but they have to be exciting enough. So let's see. Maybe we'll come back and do like go-karts and stuff. We'll kind of weave around other coasters and things, but this may somewhat be like the last oops, not looping. It's probably going to be pretty similar to the last scenario in a way that we could only build coasters in the last scenario, and it'll be probably very similar to that here as well. One good thing is that we don't have anything to do with money, in a way that I mean that you don't have to worry about earning money from guests to buy things. So I almost really want to see what some of these coasters look like. I know I don't want to do. I'm not going to do everything pre-build, I promise. But some of this just looks interesting that I haven't been able to build some of these ones before. So something like this could be interesting to do. That's a little bit big. Let's see. Let's find some small stuff until we kind of work our way to an edge or so. So we've already built over here a little bit. Let's see if we can find something interesting to put in this area over here. These Heartline coasters, these don't really do much. Let's see, air powered, is that what I used? No, that's what I attempted to make one of these. I wanted to make something that's kind of cool looking. It's really big though. Holy cow. And you almost can't see around this thing. It's so big. Sure. All right, now where is the entrance and exit gonna be? There's so many things here. All right. Oop. If that's there, can they walk? They should be able to. Okay. Okay, so this just kind of repeats itself and kind of works its way down. This does one lower. Goes up and down and around. Okay, that's kind of fun though. Um, let's see, we're doing this pathway. We're doing. I don't know why this resets every time. Um, oh, we could actually go and connect right here if we stay up, right? Okay, it doesn't like that. Can we go over one? Yes. Oops, come on. Flat. There we go. Can't build a foot. There's a footpath there. Are we too tall? Oh no. Trying to see where it was lined up to. Alright. Is this still not finished yet? Holy cow, how long is this thing? Oh, it's stuck. Does this not have enough speed to get through this? Alright, you know what? I think, alright, this is a little bit much. Let's find something else. It's a little bit over the top. Alright, people, stop walking here. Stop walking here. There's nothing there for you. Okay. Let's find something else here. Maybe we'll just find something a little bit smaller. Like even something like that should work. Okay, test it. Okay, that works. Very high. Alright, they will like that. Actually, oh, you know what? Close the entrance and exit on the other side. Why do they have it on the inside? Doesn't make sense. Okay. Alright, let's get this open. Let's give them its own mechanic. You know, I might just kind of do small little sections for some of these handymen. We'll have a lot just kind of wander around, but we'll have a few kind of designate some areas. Kind of by rides. See how that works. I don't know. Maybe that'll be helpful. I don't know. Okay, that's good enough. We only have a couple rides right now. Alright, people are enjoying that. Let's just make sure we got these screens. Do our best to keep people happy. Okay. Hypercoaster. Um, hmm. Could build one of these. Oh, that's right. I built one of these on one of the last parks that I did. What was that called? This is really big too. Yeah, maybe not that one right now. Um, it was the one with all the tropical trees on it. Hmm. Two trains. Good. Oh, wow. Look at that. I'm able to get it through that loop. I didn't know you could do that with pre-built ones if they would actually let you do that. Ooh, close. Actually, you know what? I probably need one. There. Yeah, we got the results in. Looks good. And, oh, yeah, let's do a, let's do a queue line as well. Might help with getting people on the ride. Alright, what, down to 25, I think. Okay. Okay, let's see. Are people... slowly coming this way? Alright, what are people thinking? Too crowded. Alright, maybe we need to just start spreading out a little more. We don't need to be too compact here. Oh yeah, look at that, that's crazy. Okay. Let's come down this way. Don't mind me, I kind of want to just flatten out this lower section here. So then we can do something big and not have any of these hills get in the way. Let's make this a little smaller. Face-off cars, huh? Oops. Okay, that looks good. Let's find some interesting coasters here. Um, Holy cow, this is still silently built with alternatives. Is this even going to be able to be built too high for supports, huh? This thing needs so much flat land, that's crazy. Too high for supports, it's not even... Are there like... There must be certain parts of it that need to have like supports underneath it, I don't know. Alright, where's the start? Where does it begin? Guessing this is the beginning here, then. So strange. Okay, can we get out from there? This is so tight through here. How do you even put... Do they have to be at the end? I don't know. Can we even get a path on this thing? No. Okay. What about here? No. guess you can only put one back here? That's pretty insane. Okay. Okay, so it just kind of pushes it up. Oh gosh. That is so close to not getting past that. Is that just a chain, or can you make that? No, that's just there. Is that a disaster? I feel like that's just a disaster waiting to happen. I can't do that. All right, let's find something else. We were looking. Just really want to try some of these big ones that you never are able to actually work in a normal park. Oh my gosh. Why do they have to make this so darn close? Does this have two or one? Does it have two stations or one station? No, just one. Okay. Oh, that is on the ground floor though. Can they walk? Well, this is suspended, so they probably can't walk under there. Right? Yeah. So, entrance. Exit. Alright, they're gonna have to, I think we might just have to dig down a little bit. That's alright, we can do a little trough. Do something like that, maybe? Maybe they need another, do they need another level? Yeah, one more level down, okay. Okay, that should be enough to get through. Right? Yes. Okay. The only thing is this, maybe we need to switch up where, yeah, switch up where the entrance and exit is. There's just such small room or a small window here. At least we can kind of double back a little bit. Okay. Let's figure out what's the best way to connect. Flatten that out. Okay, good. Okay. At this point, this should be tested. Oh, really? Should be close. It's a long track. Looks fun, though. Okay. Results. Cool. All right, we'll have one guy just kind of patrolling right through here. Cleaning up all the messes. We'll get another hand or a mechanic. This is now your coaster. Not sure how many people are going to be throwing up through here, so we'll give them plenty of benches down here. Let's get a bathroom and maybe some food down here as well. This is quite a walk from the rest of the park. And something to drink. Not very many options at the moment. Iced tea. All right. Oh, and we should probably put a few garbage cans in places too. Okay. Looks pretty good. Okay, let's find another coaster. So this was a compact inverter coaster, I believe. We don't really have too many to choose from at the moment. Um, hey, Jag. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for the follow earlier. Appreciate that. Okay, looks like it starts here. And let's put the exit there. Give this a test. Green trains. All right, let's have a green queue to match the trains. Oh, I appreciate you watching. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Yeah. Especially yesterday. It was kind of a slow stream. So the scenario was a little bit, it really drags out a lot. There's a lot of waiting. So, oh, thank you. That's awesome. I appreciate that. Yeah, there's lots of great streamers that play this game, so I'm sure you'll be able to find plenty of others that are a lot of to enjoy with their content. Let's wait 10 seconds just to space it out. What are people thinking? Do they think it's exciting enough? I think so. They're not saying it's not. They're not bouncing off of it. So, yeah, so with this scenario, we really have to have pretty high intense coasters or rides. Otherwise, it is not exciting enough, surprisingly. So I think at least high or intensity. I don't know about excitement rating, but at least intensity. I think it needs to be high. Yes, this is. We are continuing from last night. So you probably remember me finishing this pink and purple coaster here. I think the Giga Coaster. So far, that's still a hit, so that's good. Pretty much the only thing I did is I wanted to try out one of these air-powered coasters, so I got this one in. I am doing some pre-builds. I know a lot of people kind of frown on that, but I'll be doing some freehand. But you know, honestly, there's so many pre-built coasters that are just, you know, really wild in their design that you never really get a chance to build them in a park because they're too big or they're just way too expensive. So, and money is not an issue in this park, so we can build to our heart's content. Oh, benches, that's what I'm looking for. Benches and TV screens. I know it's, in a way it's similar, but in a way it's kind of opposite from what the last park was. Because the last park did require money. And this one you don't. It takes care of that for you, but you kind of are in the same boat that you pretty much have to do coasters only, just because of just that thrill factor that all the guests need. So let's just turn that off. Wait for a full load. Let's just say any load, just to keep things moving. People were saying that it was a little crowded, so started coming down this direction here. That is helping. These two pathways here were pretty full, so we'll find other things that we can kind of stick in these smaller spaces probably. But for the meantime, I wanted to build some interesting ones here. Yeah, I want to get better at building coasters, but it is hard. As you probably saw when I was making that Giga Coaster, I think just the fact of there's certain factors you need in each coaster for you to get certain ratings and not get penalties. And for some of these, I think it's just either its length or it's a certain number of inversions. Maybe it's speed. I don't know. But I'm so used to trying to build coasters that are a little bit safer just because then they're too intense for a lot of people. Oh my gosh, that's super long. 47,000. So it'd take like a half an hour for them to ride. uh, um, we could build something like that. Why not? The only question is actually how do we get through here? Maybe we need to turn it around, actually. I wish it gave you the option to, like, pick the coaster up and manipulate it. Or, like, you know, turn it, flip it, or whatever. As opposed to having to just completely demolish it. But honestly, I think that might be... How long is this? 8,600. Well, maybe it's not that bad. Alright, the entrance... I don't know, can we get through there? That looks a little tough. Well, we might actually... No, we're on top of that. Okay, let's do that, and... Let's just do that. Okay, Okay, let's test this out. I don't know if this needs to be changed to have, like, a powered launch or something. Oh no, okay, it just kind of zigzags around and gets to the chain lift. Perfect. Okay. Let's go ahead. More pink and purple. We might need to change the color since we already have a pink and purple coaster. Okay. Can we get out of here? Is that it? Nope. Alright, how can we attach to this? I just want to get this pathway coming off of this guy here. Okay, there we go. Okay, let's go straight. Okay. Let's see, we can get a pathway. What if can we go like up the side of one of these? Is that gonna... Can't build... No, I want to go... Okay, coaster's in the way. Is the coaster in the way of all of it? Probably. Oh, but then that coaster's in the way of that one too. Can we do this? No? What about here? We can do that. Alright, that works. I can just walk right next to it. That's safe, right? Okay, this should be done, right? No? Okay, is that very high? Okay, wow, that took a really, really long time. How long does this take? 3.5 minutes just to go one circuit? It's only going one circuit, right? Yeah, looks like it. I don't see a lap. Yeah. Okay, good. Probably just takes... Oh, you have to get all the way to the top. That's why. Wow. Yeah, it's a long climb. Okay, so we need to get... Need to get a mechanic over here. This will be your ride. Take care of it. Let's see here. And we can get a handyman to just hang out over here. He's going to need to. There's probably going to be a lot to clean up. And it might be safe to put a first aid stall and a bathroom over here as well. Perfect. Oh yeah, what colors do we want to do? We already have yellow and black there. Yeah, this ride is, I don't know. I don't know how someone even designs this. This is so packed. There's so many things going on. How can you even tell where you are? Um, let's see. Could do something green or blue or something. Ooh, actually that kind of looks cool, that this dark purple color. And then maybe we have like the cars, something bright so they stand out, but not like orange. Orange will work. Okay. Um, so I mean, I guess that works on this park. Um, so one of the main things, so there's a couple factors on that with a queue length. So people that wait in line long, um, they, if you don't use those little televisions and stuff, they'll get bored and they'll get unhappy pretty easily. Um, so I guess that's kind of mitigated with the TVs, but which maybe in this park would, you're right, we could have a longer line. If you don't have people out and about walking around, they they won't be like buying souvenirs and food, possibly going in other rides that don't have a long line. Um, but in this, we're just trying to get guests in the park. So, you know, you got a point that it might be worth making a longer line here. So, whoops. So, we can bring this down. Just use this tool. Okay. So, I mean, yeah, the goal is to get them in the park. So, it doesn't really matter if they're in a line, on a ride, walking on a path, sitting on a bench. You know, we're about the sheer volume of people coming into the park. Okay. I think that's... Alright, that should do it. So, yeah, because the last scenario, it's that's the hard part, too, because if they're not then in a queue line, you want them out and they're possibly spending money in other ways, then they're on a path. And if you don't have enough path, then it's crowded. So you want to build more path, but then you need more handymen to clean them up. And the more handymen you have, the more it costs. So I was kind of, it was kind of a little bit of a tricky situation on the last park, to be honest. So it was kind of difficult to figure that out. But luckily in this park, you have a lot more freedom to do what you want. And honestly, if you know what you're doing, there's plenty of things to keep the park rating up. So really the stipulation about keeping your park rating above 700, I mean, the only thing you would do to ruin that really would be is if you had like a crash or something like that in a coaster. Otherwise, like what I did, which you probably saw, I spammed about 50 entertainers at the very beginning. They don't, oh no, 27, we can get a few more. They don't cost you anything, and all they do is bring excitement and happiness to the guests. So that's only going to increase the park rating right out of the gate. Let's see, we can do another kiosk. And let's see, are we... I don't know if we're really getting new coasters or we're just getting new train options for existing coasters. I feel like we haven't gotten anything new in a while. Man, they gave us a couple really terrible... Well, this Heartline Twister is a terrible coaster. It's not very exciting, and it's just a straight line. But the Corkscrew, there are some interesting ones in here. Some of these pictures, I wish you could kind of zoom out to see what they fully look like. Okay. Ooh, are these chasers? Oh, this will be cool. All right. This one will have two trains going at the same time. Is it too tall? Can we not? There we go. Oh, let's turn it one more time. There we go. If we do that, maybe somehow we can fit something else kind of skinny through here. So this one will have... Actually, you know what? Let's put the entrance... Okay. There we go. Whoops. Entrance. Exit. There we go. Let's try to keep them symmetrical somewhat. Okay. So this is a continuous circuit. So... Okay, well, let's see what this looks like. This looks interesting. Reverse freefall coaster. Okay, yeah. Oh, does this only work? Let's see, let's turn off the synchronization. And then turn it back on. That should hold the red one. This gray one should go through all the way. Then once it gets back to the station, then they'll go at the same time. Alright, so let's worry about the queue line, and then we'll come back and take a look at that. Let's do yellow. Actually, you know what? Whoops. Downs. Flat. I'm kind of zigzag around a little bit here. Okay. Okay, let's get the next one going. So now they're lined up. See that? I don't know if they're perfectly in sync when they're testing. Maybe they'll catch back up here. It's hard to tell. But that was kind of fun. Okay, let's get this one. So let's see, I go down flat. Oops. Down flat. We go out 3, in 3. Okay. Okay, I think we can probably open it. Let's get this. People are probably not going to want to ride on it because it's raining anyways. So let's get this. Ooh. Okay. I'll have to do a little bit different for the exit here. Close enough. That works. Let's see. Not while it's raining. Okay, that's what I figured. Good. That doesn't mean that it's a terrible coaster. Means that it still is intense enough. It's kind of hard to see with all these tracks in the way. So let's put a trash can there. Can you get in either line to ride? Also, it's a racer thing. Yeah. So since there's two different station platforms, we'll have two different entrances to it, but it's technically still the same ride. So so this red one starts here on this from this station on the right, and when it comes back, it crosses over and will come to the station on the left. So they just switch every time. So it's if you took it all out, the track, and you stretched it all out to like a straight line, it would be one long line with two station platforms in two different places. But just the way that it's laid out, it just looks like it's a pair of coasters. So it's kind of cool that it does that. So you can see that like there's one set that kind of stays on the outside the whole time, like this gray coaster coming in. But when it starts, it crosses over. So this one that was on the outside crosses and now is on the inside. So, all right, let's get some of those TVs on here. Might be a little difficult getting some of these in here. It's hard to see. Oh, we should probably set this so that don't need to wait for a full load. Don't need people waiting there forever. I think one thing that throws me off on these scenarios where you don't have money, I'm so used to seeing like dollar signs pop up when you pay for something so you know that you actually placed something. And since that doesn't happen, it kind of throws me off a little bit. It's like, oh, did I actually place something there? I think so. Okay. Should take care of that. People should start lining up good. Good, good. Yeah, it is funny, though, that people don't really line up evenly between either side. And I notice that when I do, like, those shuttle loops. Okay. First free fall. Let's see, which one is that? This one. Yeah, I guess the higher you make the free fall part, the more intense it should get, right? Let's see. Drop height, 144. So this is the biggest one. I don't think I've actually ever... Here, let's zoom out a little bit. I've never actually built one of these before. They never look that exciting. And then you need a really long, narrow place. Well, that would be kind of cool, though. We could kind of have it go through a ride. That would be kind of cool if we could poke up through this other green ride. I don't think that's going to happen. But then we're kind of in the middle of this open space. What else? Where else can we put this? Could we do something in here? Okay, we could do that. Or let's see, could we do something over here? That way we can utilize this kind of back narrow space here. I like that. Does it go under? We can go over that. Wait, so it can go over that, but you can't... Oh, because it's the, there we go. It's because of the, when it starts turning up, it was in the way of that other coaster. Yeah, I like that. I don't know if we'll have matching colors with the coaster right next to it. Let's put... Can we do the entrance right? It's gonna let me put the entrance here. There we go. Okay. Okay, let's test this to see how it does. How high does it get? It gets kind of close. Looks like we can probably increase the speed a little bit if we want to. Very high intensity. Okay. What if we go... Oh, does it not let you adjust the speed? Oh, it's because it's using these booster tracks. Gotcha. Oh, is something broken? What's broken? Oh, shoot. We did not give it a mechanic. Here you go. There, take care of this guy for me. Okay. Alright. There you go. Answering the call. Good. Okay. So... Alright, I think I'm happy with that. Let's stick with that for now. Yeah, we'll change this one to something else. Maybe we'll do blue on this one. I don't know, something different. Oh, it's actually not going to work that way. Trying to make it look at least a little nice there, but need to come over one section. Okay. I like that. Thank you for the suggestion. I haven't built one of these before. Seems like at least it's a pretty quick coaster, so they won't be waiting in line very long, I would imagine. Okay. And we can get Handyman for this ride. You're gonna hang out here forever. And you will also hang out here forever. Okay. So we got a good amount of the park established here. It's kind of quiet over here now, or at least quieter. We will want to eventually find a way to kind of loop a pathway over here. I guess we can kind of do that anyways. Why not? Give more space for people to walk. Okay. Comes straight across. Not very exciting, but hey. Um, okay, zoom back in. Okay. Hopefully at this point people won't complain about pathways being too full. So Jack, do you play Rollercoaster Tycoon as well? Or do you just enjoy watching other people stream it? Okay. Oh, I already have one right there, actually. Let's move him down here. Let's see, we have one right there. Why don't we stick one there for now? Alright, what color do we want their t-shirts to be? Green? Maybe we make green t-shirts. So you can do t-shirt. Excuse me. New t-shirts, you can do hats. Um, so we did orange last time, so maybe purple or something? I don't know. Something that stands out so we know that people got them. Um, Alright, so we put food over there. I think we should put some more food over here. Are we researching more food? Technically, yes. I don't know if I've seen any new food or drink. Does he have any? We had 20 handymen. Bring that up a little bit. Okay. Wow, now that's maxed out. Okay, we're a little over a quarter of the way there. So let's keep going. Oh, we did get a couple new rides, maybe? What else did we get? Was it this inverted roller coaster? I guess it was the reverse free fall, and then I think this one. That's kind of cool looking. We have... Let's see. Do we have good space for this? Kind of. Gets to be a little tall, though. Three trains. Okay, let's test that. Okay, something still has not been fixed. What is it? Do I not have... That was my first handyman. What do you mean he hasn't fixed it? He's fixing it right now. Alright, he shouldn't have any problem with his footprint there. Let's see, how can we... Can we come off of this one? No, this way. Okay, there's that. What if we... Can we cut across? There, okay. Alright, should be able to open this now. Kind of forgot it was still in testing mode. Ultra extreme. Too intense. Alright, come on. This looks really cool, though. It's probably these corkscrews that are really making it more intense. Too intense for me. Are you serious? Is no one gonna ride it? If no one's gonna ride it, then I probably should toss it, because it's not gonna be attracting more people. No one's gonna be using it. Yeah, that's a bummer. Okay, fine. I'll still try and find something that I can stick over here, I guess. I already have a pathway now heading across. Well, you know what? I don't think it's necessary right now. We'll figure out a better way to do that. Get these entertainers somewhere else. um... Okay. And the entertainer... Oh, he popped in that line. Okay, perfect. Oh, we got another one. LIM launched coaster. Quantum thrust. Quantum thruster. That sounds interesting. Why is it up so high, though? Alright, hold on. Something else has not been fixed. Which one? What hasn't been fixed? What else is there? Where is it? What do you mean it hasn't been fixed? Oh, that one. Okay. Okay, that is now your path. Forever. Never. Okay. Maybe we should actually build it on this side. Oops. Can we fit that kind of in this? It's really tall. Does it have to be that tall? Not necessarily. Um. Hmm. Nice. All right, I like that one. Okay. Oh, it hasn't launch speed. Oh, I thought it finished already. Okay. Oops. Let's get the pathways going. It's a little high up here, but we can. Okay. Actually, that works out pretty nice. Let's see. We're at 30. Gotta go down to 10, 20. Perfect. All right. I think she's ready for business. Before I forget, let's get you a mechanic. Which really, honestly, who's a mechanic already over here? You. Just take this one. You're right next to him. Yeah. Okay, that's good enough. We don't need that many mechanics. And then let's have you pretty much just be like that. Kind of wish you could pick like a, if you clicked in a queue line, you could like right click and decide if you wanted to have these things take up every queue line spot or something like that. Okay, I think I got them all. What is the wait time on this? 10 seconds? How about not? Let's do 5 seconds. So, why is it not... Are they filling up all the seats? It looks like most of them are empty. And there's all these people in line. Why are they, Okay, now it's taking them all. Alright, let's just do that. It's probably waiting for the block section anyways, I'm guessing. Okay. Let's see. I got a vertical drop coaster. Nice. Vertical drops are nice as well. Hmm. Let's see. There's a little bit of space here. This is pretty narrow, actually. This can fit. Ah! I could fit this technically in this space here. What if I did that? Here. And then they came out, like, right through here and walked under. That's kind of cool, actually. So, the entrance... It's like that, I think? Nope. The entrance is on the other side. Alright. Exit. Entrance. Okay. Still has not been fixed. Who's not fixing coasters? Oh, I put you... Nope, you're that one. Where's the... Do I not have a mechanic for that one? Could have sworn... What about you? Is that one? Number 8? Nope. Okay. Okay, go fix it. Okay. Good. Alright, let's go back to this one. Do we have a pathway we can get from? Maybe this one. How high does it need to be? Invisible ports. Invisible rides. Oh, that takes out the... Alright. Oh, can we not go through this? Oh no, we can't go through that. Ah, bummer. Those are supports that you can't actually have disappear. Darn. Oof. Alright. Let's try something else here for a second. Close. Let's demolish it really quick. And kind of be back a section here. And maybe we can like go up and over the track. Got a little bit of room to work with. Go ahead and test. Hey there, ATN. Welcome. Okay, we need to get... Oh, we could go under it, though, actually. You know what? Let's try that. Let's see if that works. Where do we want to come in from? Something like that? Maybe? Okay, let's try that. Let's see here. Like, immediately go down. Yeah, that works. Okay, perfect. Problem is we only have one. This is going to be a pretty short... Well, we could go... I take that back. Go this way. A little bit. Come back. We'll go over. And down. Looks a little janky. That's okay. Let's take a look. Yes, ratings are good. So they come from there. Is there another? That's the pathway there. Let's see. Need to get a mechanic for this. So I don't even want to let you really leave that area. That's your new place. Yeah, Extreme Heights, it's an interesting one here. You really have to have these high intense coasters. But, you know, people seem to... They have to be intense, but they can't be too intense. I actually had to delete a coaster just a little bit ago because it was too intense. So... They like some, but not a lot. Okay, that should be enough screens there. There's enough cars here that they should be moving through pretty quick. Yeah, let's see, what is the wait time? Perfect. Okay. That should be good. Let's have some, let's see, we didn't put down some benches. Not sure how crazy this one's gonna be. They're gonna be throwing up a lot or not. We'll do that. I don't think I'm going to connect another pathway down. This doesn't really make sense. It's so close to another area. Alright, let's bring him over here. Mr. Handyman, this is going to be your new patrol zone. Keep it clean. You know what? They kind of blend in. Let's change their... Let's do orange. Does orange stand out enough? Yellow, maybe? They had brown outfits, or tan. They kind of blend in with the sand. Okay, so how many rides do we have now? 12 rides. Trying to do at least like one of each somewhat. Some of them I don't think will really work very well, but let's see. This might be a high enough intensity rating. Ugh. Okay. Let's see. 7 cars. Chain lift hill. Test. So I take it ATN, you've already completed Extreme Heights. I'm trying to work my way through all the scenarios over time here. And growing up, I mostly played the scenarios from the first game. So it looks boring. Yeah, it's kind of a bummer that, I mean, yeah, coasters are exciting, but if you can't really do that many other rides at the same time, it kind of gets a little old only doing coasters. But, you know, that's alright. Where did that mechanic go? Oh, there you are. Let's have you take care of this ride as well. And let's have this handyman take care of that. They can overlap a little bit. Okay, let's see, we don't have any facilities over here. So let's go ahead and put a bathroom here. Actually, you know what? Let's go like that. I might put like a launch freefall here or something like that, because it has a high enough intensity rating that I can kind of stick them in smaller spaces. Let's see, what else? Maybe we stick... Let's see, maybe this will work better on one of these little zigzags there, so it can reach 2 people at once. Probably could use some food. Maybe a first aid stall. People are getting sick. I feel like I'm not really seeing as much vomit on the ground. I know I have like 30 some odd handymen. But even still, like I think compared to that last compared to the last scenario I did, that was ridiculous. There was just so much vomit everywhere. And I was, here I think just because they have maybe they have a higher nausea threshold. Something, I don't know. Okay. Can have a drink. Have some food. Alright. It's gonna be the best park. You go to a park, you don't have to pay for the rides. You don't have to pay for food or snacks, souvenirs. That's a pretty sweet deal. Okay. Let's go ahead and stick this here. An entrance there, exit there. Test it. See if we need to increase the launch speed to go a little higher. I think being right next to some other rides, yeah, it could go a little higher. Probably 45. Still safe so far. It's not going off the top. Hi. You know what? Let's close it. Let's add just one more section, or we'll do two. Test it. Let's go up to 49. See what that does. Oh, let's see. Can we go up 51? What does that look like? Very high. Okay, we'll keep an eye on it. See if people want to ride it. If they don't, well, no, they're getting in line. I think it was extremely high. That must have been what it was for the other coaster. It said it was up to like 9.0 or something, and it was extremely high. And that was apparently too much. That was too much for them. Okay. Let's get some of these TVs. I don't think they're really going to need them, but there's no reason not to have them. It's a pretty fast ride. Okay. That should be good. All right. So now maybe we need to do... It's a lot of excitement through here. Let's see, did we get any new coasters? That looks pretty cool. Oh, that's another dueling coaster. Ooh, that one is really long. How big is... Oh, that's actually not... That's pretty compact. It actually fits in this space really well, actually. Okay. Let's do that. Okay, so the entrance is here. Hopefully, yeah, they should be able to get out. Okay. So, we got 12 cars. Oh, we can do 14. All right, 14 cars. Chain lift hill 6. For now, let's turn off synchronize while it's testing. Actually, let's let 7 of them go through, right? Because we have 7. We'll have 7 on each. So there's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and one more, 7. Okay. Now they should be even together, somewhat. Cool. Let's get... Let's see, what color... Yeah, green is fine. We don't have very many green queue lines over here. Can't build a footpath, right is in the way. Alright. Okay. Can't go that way. Where am I supposed to go with this? So I can't... Okay, I can go that way. There we go. Now I can come out. Let's see. Can we zigzag at some point? There we go. Okay. There's that. I think I can come straight there. Let's see. We can probably... Let's take care of this first. Actually, let's... just have them match up there. Height mark on paths, 15. Oops. Oh, oops. One more. There we go. Yeah, that connects up nicely. Let's go ahead and open it. I'm sure it's tested enough by now. Is that doppelganger from Diamond Heights like a hairpin coaster? It's probably really close. I'm trying to remember what exactly it looked like in Diamond Heights. I don't believe it's the same one. But it's probably the same coaster type at least. Oh, this is going to be difficult actually. We don't have... Hmm. You know what? I think we need to do... I think we need to have like some sort of tunnel underneath here. Because I'm going to want to have... 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to want to have a handyman taking care of one of these. And who knows where the malfunction is going to be. He's going to have to go back and forth to connect pretty easily or quickly. And I don't want him to have to go all the way around. So let's have... Alright, where is that? Ha, perfect. Alright, so now they can get across. You, pick you up and put you over here. You are going to take this ride and this pathway. Perfect. That should cover that perfectly for him. And, oh, that's right, let's get a handyman to take care of the exit. One on that side, one on the other. Just in case it gets a little messy. And we need some benches, we need some trash cans, we need some TVs. It's kind of cool they can walk under the coaster. That's I don't know, I always like that when I'm a kid, or just when I go to theme parks, being able to be close to the all the action there. Okay. Perfect. Okay. That should cover all of that. Let's see. Yeah, lots of people are for some reason they're favoring this the far side. You're building up that queue line a lot faster than this side. Let's see, what else are we researching? Have we researched everything yet? No? Still coming. Alright, I'm not sure what the excitement rating is on the Enterprise. But... oh, it's kind of a... it's almost a little bit too tight of a space. I don't think we can... can we have a... nope, can't have a pathway under there. I don't want to have like too smack dab up next to something, but... guess we will. Let's go ahead and test this. We might not even be able to keep this one. Yeah, people kind of... I don't know what their logic is for new rides. Especially when they're this kind of synchronized ride design. I don't know if you see that a lot when you do even like shuttle loops. I've done some where I've had like 4 or 6 shuttle loops all together. And... oh, it is high. Oh, that's right, because you can change the number of rotations too. And for some reason, even though it's the same exact ride pretty much, there's certain ones that they kind of favor. I don't understand why. So you'll see some that have a really short line and some that have a really long line. As you can see here, this whole line is already longer anyways. And it's almost completely full. And I guess once it's full, people might start going to the other one. I don't know. It's it's further away. It's one more tile to walk than the entrance to this one. So, yeah. I guess somehow they figure out about it and they get excited and they just take beeline straight to it, and they've already made up their mind of which one they want to go to, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. You get me, I don't understand. Okay. Things are still looking good here. Oh, really? They got angry, really? Just because they couldn't get to the right, huh? Yeah. I was telling Jags here on earlier, he was asking me about queue lines, and I'm so used to having short, or at least shorter queue lines, so that you don't have such a large group of your guests kind of caught up in a queue line, that I didn't realize it really doesn't matter for this one. You're not trying to earn a certain amount of money or whatever. You're just trying to get guests in the park. So if they're tied up in a queue line, it really doesn't matter. So I started making a few longer lines there. Okay. But yeah, the one nice thing about this park, since you have no money worrying about it, then you really don't have to worry about like your staff. So I hired a ton of entertainers at the beginning, just to get the park rating up, keep people happy. Seems to help. So yeah, if you can keep cursing out, that'd be great. I appreciate it, but I appreciate all your chats and everything too. So um, yeah, I don't know why certain guests complain about certain things. It doesn't really make sense. And for some reason, yeah, their ride intensity preferences must really allow them not to have to throw up here, because I don't think I've seen a single spot of vomit on the ground. And I have, you know, highly intense coasters all over the place. So, alright. What else can we do? We've done a little bit about, almost a little bit of everything here. We can do a looping coaster. Guess I haven't done one of those yet. These aren't very intense. Surprisingly, they're a pretty low intensity rating. Even for some of their sizes. Okay, this isn't too bad. It doesn't look too big either. Let's see, where can we fit this in? We can do something like that. Yeah, that works pretty good. And we might even be able to get this pathway to come through here to connect. Let's do that. Okay. Let's get that testing. And let's see, can we... Oops. One more. There we go. I'm trying to look at where the where my path is going, and then I move the mouse and I click on something else, or happens too often. All right. So we can come to about there, and we can like split off and have one. Oh. Oh, are you serious? Okay. Just have it go like that. Okay. Very high. Perfect. Actually, if we go down... Connect it there. Oops. Yeah, did it again. Okay. Okay. Let's get another mechanic. Let's see, we got... Last one we did was this. We got a mechanic. Good. Oh, we don't have one for the Enterprise. Alright. Fine, you can be over here with the Enterprise. Let's give you that one. Make sure he's not getting too much in his area that he's going to be going somewhere else. Number 15, you're going to be for this ride. This handyman will have you here. And we'll get a few decorations and things. Should be to the point where we're at least attracting a good number of guests regularly. Got that green arrow. It's kind of slow, unfortunately. It's still climbing, but still got a ways to go. I think we'll end up... we'll end up having to stretch this over to another stream. Let's see. Inverted impulse coaster. Man, there's so many that... What does this one look like? Oh, this... Okay, that can fit in a small area at least. It's not the most exciting. Pretty much just going up and down. Hmm. Let's see. Man, we still have a whole... We're barely even using a third of this park so far. Maybe we want to have it back on this side. Is there a good space over here for it? Yeah, some of these look a little too tight. I don't know. This could work. Maybe we do this. And then we put... Let's see, how many trains? It's probably just one train. Okay, let's exit there. Entrance in the middle. Let's go ahead and test that. Okay. Let's go ahead. So we need a tap off of this guy. Is that gonna reach? No. What if we redo the queue line for this guy? And instead have him just go straight for a section. Actually, we could probably have him kind of loop back a little bit anyways. There. Do that. Actually, let's see. Keep it at 30, actually. Should work there. He can take care of that one too, since he's right there. Doesn't need to walk all the way over there. Okay. That covers that. Need to get some more people over here. It's too quiet. We're still getting more people coming in. It's got the green arrow, so that's good. Doesn't appear that they're really coming in that fast. Okay. Now they're coming in good. I know, I kind of wish I could do like advertisements in this park, but it doesn't let you because you're not using cash for anything, so they don't want you to abuse advertisements. So, I get it. Alright, what else did we get? Did we get anything else new? Get any new food? Or drinks? What else is coming? Oh, lay-down coaster? What is that? Oh, this one. I wish they put these in alphabetical order or something. They're kind of just random. There's no rhyme or reason of how they're organized. Oh, group by ride type. There we go. But that doesn't really help either. They're still not in alphabetical order. Don't really know what group type really is. That's okay. Let's see. That does look kind of cool, actually. But you need something with a high enough intensity rating. Phantom Spirit. Stick Flight. This is at 8.2 intensity rating. I like that. Could we do something over here? If we do this, then we can kind of circle around with a pathway and connect back up here. That might actually work out pretty good. Alright, so there's entrance. Let's see. Let's do the exit there. Actually, you know what? Let's move the exit in one. Can we do that? I think. Let's see. Lay down coaster trains. Bump it up to 6 miles an hour for the chain lift hill. Don't know why they're not already at that highest speed. I don't know why anyone would want to go slower. Sometimes the chain lift hill is nearly takes as long to go up itself as it does to just complete the rest of the ride. Okay, let's get pathway going. Actually, you know what? We probably should get this other one going first. We need to get this connected over here. So let's see. Can we see it? Visible rides, maybe? There we go. Okay, so that's there now. Where do we want to connect it to? We can connect it to here. Could just go along the ground. Everything else is above ground. Okay. That connects. Oh, that's in the way, huh? Well, it'll just be a little bit shorter of a queue line. We'll just deal with that. That's fine. No big deal. It's the thing with this park. I would try and build more coasters myself, but I'm not great at it, and it takes so long to build coasters that this whole scenario would be 2 to 3 times longer if I did that. And I'm already in year 4, and I'm getting close, but not quite even halfway done. So this is going to be a long scenario just to get that number of guests in the park. Let's see here. We need to get mechanic. I think that should cover it, right? Yeah. Okay. Covers that. Let's get a handyman. Alright, people, come on. Get in line. Oh, do we have like a... There. Actually, you know what? Let's wait for... Let's at least do a half a load. How about... Or quarter load. At least get some, not just empty. Because we only have, what, 2 trains anyways? Okay, maybe it is good if we have at least a 5-second wait time. Okay. Oh, we got something else. Finally got another drink stall. Okay. We've had like the same 3 drink stalls and countless food stalls for the longest time. Okay. It's been a while. Let's see. What do people... A lot of people need to use a bathroom. I have 8 bathrooms already. See, let's pause it. They always keep moving. Too crowded. They're thirsty. Not thirsty. Not hungry. They're hungry. Probably people that are waiting in line, I'm guessing. I've been queuing for this ride for ages. 1, 2, 3, 6. Which one is that? 2, 3, 6. Yeah, well, you know what? That's not my fault. There's 2 queue lines, and you just happen to choose the longer one with more people in it. So, that is too bad for you. Okay. We got a nice spot here. And then we still have a bit over here. Let's see, what can we put in this space? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like you were talking about earlier, it's just the AI kind of doing some weird path finding and everything that, I mean, even now, like this first one here, maybe I just like, maybe I take matters into my own hands and just delete that line for a while. Let people kind of filter through, get into this other one. I mean, even then, they're not going into it. No one's getting in line, or almost no one is. It is so strange. I don't understand. Anyways, we'll come back to that in like a minute or two once it's all the way empty and I totally forget about it. Twister. Could do another Twister coaster. I like that one. It's a nice compact one. Maybe we can put on this side. I like that. That looks good. Oh yeah, that's true. We could have them in separate places. That is a good point. Because when I did build, let's see, where am I? When I did build the queue lines, I didn't have this back pathway, so that does make sense. Maybe I do that instead. Maybe they're just a little bit confused. Okay, here, let's bulldoze it. Alright, people. Are we not, like... What is it here? There, we need to have things moving here. People are waiting way too long. That's probably part of it, too. They're waiting a whole minute because they're synchronized because no one was in line. Wait for, let's just say half load. Actually, no, they probably don't even need... There's so many trains, I don't even think they need to wait at all. Okay. Oops, I want to do green. Okay. Good idea. Hopefully that helps people a little bit. We'll see. Okay, let's check on this one. Yeah, they can go up a hill pretty quick. I don't know if they are or not. They might be, No. There's a lift hill. Okay, it's not powered launch. that's that. Just do a plain entrance. I think we're good. I think it's tested enough. It does slow down quite a bit. It's a lot of brake sections. Oh, I closed it. Why didn't... Oh, is it not even done testing yet? Okay. Guess I was a little impatient there. Okay. Now we can open it. Alright. Hey, we're almost at... Hey, 2,000 guests. Alright, we're nearly halfway there. I think... We'll see, it's what, 10 o'clock? Maybe I'll try to get to 2250 number of guests, the halfway mark, and then we might call it for the night there. Mini suspended coaster. Oh, these don't have a very high... Well... Ooh, it's a pretty big path. Could do something like that. What if we turn it? This one could work. So what is it, like this? Takes up a lot of space. Maybe there's a better place to put that. I don't know, maybe not here, as you can see, because it doesn't have a very high support limit. So maybe we come back to that right. Let's see. Maybe we check out a different design. Let's see what else they got. There's another one here. It's kind of big though. Yeah, that one won't fit. Well, you could do that and it would take up almost the whole rest of the space. We can still kind of... Okay, we can do that. Huh. Okay. That works. Actually, that fits in pretty nicely. It's right around that pathway. Maybe we'll have enough room if we get like a steel Minnie Mouse coaster or something like that. Oh, there's one on each side, that's right. Okay, so we'll need to have some pathways going under or over. Let's see, got 11. Why an odd number? That's strange. Okay. Let's go ahead and test that. One. We'll let 5 of them go. 2. Or let's see. It looks like it. We'll do 6 because we'll go after that purple one. Okay, one more and then we'll synchronize. Alright, so how do we want to do this? Maybe we have pathways come down this way and meet over here. I think I need to do one more. Okay, that might work. Nope. Gotta do one more. Oops. There. Okay, that should do it. Okay, that's fine. No big deal. All right. Let's do green just for fun. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, at least the queue lines are the same length. Let's go ahead and open it. And let's get this connected as well. That would probably help, wouldn't it? Oh, we can actually connect it right there if we dig. Alright, will this work? Okay, we got that. I think that should work. Actually, you know what? Let's quickly before people get on here. Let's do that. Give us just a little bit more space just in case we want to build something there. Are there any good trees or something we can put? Just looks so dead. It's nice to have trees in your park, otherwise it just looks so boring. Hey, Papa Neth, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Good to see ya. Scenario or the park is going good. It's a long one. It's hard to say I really had a really stream one. I only played for maybe half an hour yesterday on it. But I'm only like about almost halfway there. I need 4,500 guests. I'm pretty sure you've done this one already, so you should know. Yeah, this one's going to take a little while, so I'll probably at least have one more stream. We'll see how it goes. I just started putting trees around because I noticed how boring and dead this looks, being everything brown and gross in here. I usually don't put much effort into making my park look nice because I'm always trying to use up the money I have. So, but yeah. Oh, no worries. I'm glad you're able to jump on when you can. So no pressure. But yeah, I was able to find a few coasters that kind of follow each other a little bit. Here, I can show you around the park a little bit. Just built this swinging, suspended lay-down coaster. Actually, no, they're not. Are they laying down or are they sitting? It's hard to tell. And then there's this other one, a suspended one that's also a racing one, and a corkscrew one. So, but otherwise, I built this really huge, or I haven't really custom built that many coasters. This one's a hyper, I believe. I'm trying to find coasters that are ones that I normally wouldn't build in a normal scenario just because money is not an object in this scenario. And I have lots of space. So it's kind of fun to try out some different builds where there's, you know, an interesting layout, something that you normally don't build. So, oh, I left the design on this one. And mostly because you can almost only build roller coasters because of the intensity rating you need to attract guests. Trying to build more coasters than I, you know, you have to pretty much build only coasters, so I end up building stuff that I really haven't built in other parks before, so this one just not really attracting very many people. Hard to say. People better not be saying it's crowded, because there's so few people in these queue lines. Yeah, I've done a couple already. So I have one here, and then I started with one over here, but this little area is a little more packed than the other side. I started here, then worked my way over. And this one only starts with this red one here. But yeah, I've slowly added a few more things in there. I custom built this Giga Coaster, this purple and pink one. So, but it just takes so stinking long to build one yourself that I just don't have the patience to do it. But I was able to at least kind of have this one weave around the existing red coaster, so I was happy about that at least. And then fit a few of these other coasters in. I liked what I did here. This vertical coaster is pretty much taking up only 2 tiles wide, pretty much, so I could fit that in there pretty nicely around this oval, so that's kind of cool. So, but so far so good, and I'm only using, if I zoom out, I'm only using a quarter to a third of the park already, so there's still a lot of room left. I kind of flattened a little bit here, but yeah, it just takes time just plopping down more rides, and you can't advertise, so you're really only relying on guest generation from the rides that you build, so we will have to be patient. But I'm also trying to make it look a little bit nicer. Be nice if there was kind of a... I'm sure there's a mod. You'll probably say, there's a mod for that. Some sort of kind of paintbrush tool thing that you can do for trees, and you can set like the density that you want, and it will automatically put trees and foliage and stuff down, and you can set like what variety you want, if you want just one or multiple types. So, but yeah, So, I mean, I get, yeah, if you said anything shorter than 9, year 9 is fast, well, I mean, we're almost halfway there, and we're wrapping up year 4 here. Oh, okay. Best coasters, best scenery. Well, maybe we can get that scenery bonus. Who knows? I'm not usually one to put that much scenery in, so this is a nice change. Try to find any little open gap that makes sense. Okay. Let's move back to this side. I was going to have a pathway. See right here where it comes up. I was going to have a pathway come through here for this middle coaster, but apparently these supports for this kind of coaster, you can't actually have any removed. Like, you can't build through them and have them disappear like pretty much any other coaster. So I had to go down underneath over here. I don't think I've ever noticed a park or a coaster that wouldn't let you remove their supports. I thought that was interesting. Wonder if there's any other coasters that do that as well. This is looking much better. I do have the tree brush at least. Oh. Yeah, but that's the thing is I don't want it to like... Is that what this does? Density. What does that look like? Alright, let's test this out. Oh! Hey, look at that. That is actually kind of nice. Okay. Just do a low density. Thank you. Wow, that saves a lot of time. That is great. Pop. Alright. Alright, well that saves a lot of time. There's so many little features that they've added in OpenRCT 2 that I just don't know of everything that they do. So it's really cool to see new features like that, and it's great when people share about different things that they catch. So, oh yeah, no kidding. No kidding. Yeah, you know, I don't know if I'm just surprised or just like the fact that how old is this game? This game is 20 years old. No, is it 25? I think it just hit 25 years, something like that. And the support that it still gets is ridiculous, and I'm amazed that the community still supports this like it does and puts that much love and care into keeping things going and just making it a great game to continue to enjoy. So I'm glad that people have the time to do that and the expertise, because I sure don't when it comes to coding and things like that. And yeah, I wonder how many people have found out about this game, didn't play it as a kid, or, even 10 or 15 years ago. They found out about it recently and picked it up and enjoy it and just have a blast with it. That's really cool. So, I mean, what was it my little nephew actually? He got, I think on the Switch he got the Rollercoaster Tycoon 3, and my sister played this game when she was younger, and um, her and her friends, and they actually got me introduced into it. And so, but my nephew was playing the third game, and I was like, "Hey, have you played the first or second game? I know it's a bit different, but so I gifted them in Steam to him, and then told him about OpenRCT 2. So I'll have to check in. I might even see him this weekend and see if he's made some pretty cool stuff. So, and how old is he now? He's at 13 or 14, something like that. So, pretty cool stuff. Yeah, I've never played the third one. I've I pretty much only played the first one, and then at some points I bought the second one on Steam and pretty much just played through the first scenarios again because I downloaded it to a new computer. And it's only until now, with my recent streaming of the game as of, several months ago, I was finally able to is the guy fixing this? Yeah, okay. I was finally able to make it into some of the second game scenarios. So, but yeah, I never got into the third game. I don't think I really heard about it until it had been out for a long time, and actually heard that people didn't like it as much, and it looked so different that I really just wasn't interested in it. So I never got it, and maybe someday I'll pick one out or pick it up. But for now, there's so much to do in this game that I haven't had. Oh my gosh, this thing can look how tall this thing can get. Look at those support limits or the support height. That's crazy. Um, oops. Um, yeah, I just don't have a huge desire to get into number 3. So maybe someday. And yeah, he wasn't really involved. Yeah, I know. I think Papa Neth, you've mentioned it, and I think one or two other people have mentioned Parkitect. Um, I haven't tried it. I have it on my wish list. If it ever goes on sale, I might pick it up from Steam. We'll see. Okay, let's. I have never seen this coaster before. What is this? This looks. Look at those cars. They look so strange. What is this? Multi-dimension coaster trains. All right, I just want to sit and watch this. I have never seen this coaster before. So do they sit on the sides? Is that what the seats are on the edges or the ends? Is that what that is? Oh, do the seats like rotate around? Oh, they flip and rotate. That's really crazy. So it's goes from being a vertical or a suspension coaster to a normal. That is cool. And you program the rotations. Interesting. I've never seen this one. That's pretty cool. It's too bad there's only one pre-build, but I guess you could probably just build some yourself and save the blueprints. Okay. Very high. Sounds good. Okay. And what time is it? I think this might be one of the last coasters I build before I finish for the night. I don't know, man. Both of you guys are here chatting. I don't want to. I don't want to finish. I still have work in the morning, so. All right. How long do I want this? Well, let's see. Okay, let's do that. Oops, we want to go down, then flat. There we go. And going down to 65. Where are we at now? 80, 75, 70. Okay. Real question is, where do we connect? I guess we... Let's see, actually. You know what? Let's delete that. Let's come off this. Go under here. 20, no, 15. There we go. Nice. Okay, good. Oh, really? They work on ride designs and that's pretty cool. No, if I did that, my parks would be so much better looking and my coasters would be so much better designed. Um, I'm a business analyst, so I don't quite do that kind of engineering and stuff, unfortunately. But kudos to them for doing that. That must take a lot to do. I guess this is one of my outlets that I try to get creative in because I'm not, I don't know, creatively in designing things. It's not one of my strong suits. So for me, more it's things are built for um, productivity or they're um, trying to get the most out of the space. One of my other jobs, I did industrial engineering, and that is more of like trying to cut waste out of processes and finding finding the optimal solution to different designs and things like that in manufacturing. So, but yeah. So yeah, if they had a little bit more to do with the finance side of things of this game or other business strategy, it'd be kind of nice if there's a little bit of that, but I don't know. It'd be hard to do that too because there's so much time and effort put into the design of the coaster building and park design that the time it would take to do, you know, the other doing business analysis and financial analysis and things like that. Um, I mean that would be fun, but I wonder how much time that would take to do. It would be interesting. I think was it Parkitect? Doesn't that have a little bit more of that in that game? I think. Cityscapes and those types of games. Yeah, I have City Skylines and I play that a bit. Um I just don't have a great graphics card in my computer. Um and so I've played it. I forget how far into a scenario that I've done. Um but I know once your city gets to a certain size, your computer really starts chugging. So I haven't played it too much to really get to that point. So I just know that if my city would get that big, that I would end up having to suffer because of it, because of my computer and how old and or slow the graphics card is, unfortunately. I never got into any of the SimCity games. I should take a look at those because I think those are pretty cheap nowadays. I've seen a lot of videos on those. One guy on YouTube, LGR, Lazy Game Reviews. I don't know if you've seen him or heard of his stuff. He loves SimCity, and so he's getting sidetracked. I'm getting distracted. I don't know what I'm trying to do here. He's done a lot in different Sims games, so he does a lot of reviews over SimCity and other city builders. He's done like his reviews over the different Sim packs and stuff, updates and all that. Those are pretty fun to watch. But yeah, I'll have to. The graphics card I have is like an NVIDIA 745. it's original to this tower that I have that I bought back in 2015. So, and honestly, I have an Xbox. I have a Switch. At the time, I had like a 360 or an Xbox One. So I pretty much use those for gaming. I didn't really do a ton of computer gaming. And honestly, I haven't. It's pretty recent in the past few years that I've gotten more back into computer gaming more. So I pretty much just find games that don't require too much graphics. Or they don't, require a huge graphics card to operate. So let's see. What else are we doing here? So at some point, I'll probably get a new graphics card or something. Between me and my wife, with our Xboxes and stuff, it's like I poured so much money into that, and finances are a little tight right now, so it's not really high on my priority list, but I think I have a friend that might be upgrading to a different graphics card at some point, so maybe I'll buy or borrow his old card. We'll see. I at least was able to put a M.3 solid-state drive in my tower, and that really sped things up, at least operating system-wise. So that's definitely helping a lot. So definitely recommend one of those if your computer is running slow. So where are we at? Have we got the Rotodrop, suspended swinging coaster? What do we got left? Is there really a gentle ride that would work? What kind of gentle ride would have an intensity rating higher than like 2 or 3? That's funny. Yeah, the only thing I can think of is maybe like one of those track rides, like the monster truck, because you can like have steep inclines and declines, or some sort of car ride. Because if I know no, that's just the excitement rating. The excitement rating goes up if you have it next to other rides, but not the intensity rating. I don't know. That'll be weird to see what they decide to add to this scenario. Is there anything else? So we can probably do Rotodrop. That's a good one. That's basically like the other one. Let's see. Okay. Let's put the entrance there, exit there. We'll just have to spam Rotodrops and the launched freefall. They're both pretty similar. Yeah, I think there's some that would go outside of their preferences, but I don't know. I had some coasters that had like a medium, uh, very high, perfect, like a medium intensity rating, and they said it wasn't intense enough. So I don't know. I'll have to, guess we'll have to check that one out and see. I really don't know. Okay, let's get this queue line attached. Kick the guy off the bench. Sorry, bud. All right. Where's that? Where did that? Oh, here he is. No, not you. Looking for handyman. There we go. Oh, he just did it. Okay. I was gonna say, where's the handyman? That garbage can was full. All right. And this, where's the? Let's see. You. Let's have you take care of this ride too, since you're right here. Okay. Well, we're almost to 20. We're over the halfway mark there. A little over 2,300. And honestly, not that many rides are even full with their queue lines. And these pathways, depending on which one you look at, I mean, some have some high traffic areas, but there's a lot that are pretty quiet. Like, no one's riding this. What are people thinking here? I want to go on something more thrilling. What do you mean? It's a high intensity coaster. See? This is even a high intensity coaster and they don't want to ride it. So weird. People are so picky. That's unfortunate. If this is like this for too much, I'll probably end up just deleting this one because there's other stuff that could fill this spot. So, yeah, because let's see, like this. Well, I mean, this one's like 7.5. It's got to be really close. This one's maybe 7 is the cutoff. Above 9, below 10. See, that's well, these are kind of, there's still people coming in, but it's not like packed or anything. But maybe that's one reason why they love this coaster, because this one is, well, this one's at just under 8. And this has a pretty long line. I mean, I know that it takes like 3 minutes for it to do a whole cycle. But I mean, they're all lining up for that one. Everyone's just too much of a little daredevil here at this park. They need to just enjoy the ride. Yeah. Luckily, the excitement rating usually is pretty on par with the intensity rating for the most part, unless you're like really cutting corners on those kind of stipulations for each ride. If you have too rough of a corner, or if there's not enough inversions or this or that. So, all right, Papa Nev, thanks for joining. I'm about to dip myself, so thanks for joining. Appreciate both of you and ATN hanging out, chatting along. Definitely has made tonight much better. It's much more fun than playing by yourself. So why don't we actually call it there for tonight? I think that's good enough. Let's save. We haven't saved all game. I need to look to see if there's some setting to do like auto saves. There probably is. So anyways, thank you, everyone. Thank you both for joining tonight. Had a great time with you guys. I think I'll be on tomorrow night. So Fallout 76 just had a content update, and I'm itching to get into that. So I will be jumping on, I think, in the evening to stream that. And probably start around 7 or 8, I'm guessing. And yeah, we'll check out the new area. There's a whole new area of the map that they released. Sounds exciting. So yeah, all right. Thanks, guys. I don't know if anyone else. Let's see. Is anyone else actually playing that I know of? Let's see. I don't. Oh, there is. Okay. Let's see. Is he playing a game? Oh, nope. He just finished. Okay. Well, I will let you guys go. Catch you later. Take care and have a good night.